Welcome back to the Malaysia Money Matters Show. It's the 20th of November 25. Today, we're going to give you a quick rundown of the key corporate moves, the regulatory shifts, and, the international news that's really driving things right now.
Yeah, and not just listing them off, right? We're digging into what it all actually means for the market and for you.
Exactly, the story behind the headline. So where should we start?
Let's unpack the biggest asset movement first. We're
Yeah.
talking about SD Guthrie. They're selling off a huge piece of land in Kulai, Johor, over 940 acres for just under RM 815 million cash.
Wow, okay. That's a massive number, but I'm guessing the location is the real story here.
It is, yeah. This isn't just any plot of land. It's right inside the Johor-Singapore Special Economic Zone, the JS-SEZ.
So it's a strategic play. It's going to be developed jointly, right?
Exactly, into the Eco Business Park 8th. Think about the gross development value here. It's a preliminary RM 3.75 billion.
So for SD Guthrie, this is more than just a sale.
Oh, absolutely. The financial impact is huge. They're looking at a gain on disposal of about RM 526 million in FY 2026. This is about positioning.
Speaking of strategic positioning, Dialog Group. They landed a massive contract.
R1 billion for new biofuel facilities down in the Pengerang integrated complex.
And securing an EPC contract, that's engineering, procurement, and construction, that's a big deal, isn't it? It means they're running the whole show.
It does. It really reinforces their move to become this, integrated technical services provider, especially in green energy. We should see this boosting their earnings from FY 2026.
And staying on success stories, what about Aquawalk Group's market debut?
Oh, that was stellar. The operator of Aquaria KLCC, they rallied, 22.6% on day one?
And the money they raised from the IPO, that RM 114 million, that's for expansion.
That's right. Upgrading what they have and, crucially, building new oceanariums in Sabah and even Indonesia. It shows there's a real appetite for these proven local brands to go regional.
Okay, let's zoom out a bit to the bigger picture. The economy.
Malaysian exports surged in October, a fantastic 15.7%. It's why some economists, like at RHB, are upping their 2025 forecasts.
And that's being driven by the E&E sector, the electrical and electronics shipments.
It is. It's the global tech cycle. All the demand for AI, for 5G, for EVs, that's feeding directly into Malaysia's factories.
But there's also a really big shift coming on the regulatory front from Bank Negara.
Yes, the proposed open finance rules. This is a major change for you, the consumer, starting in 2027.
So what does that mean practically? I get to control my data.
Exactly. You decide which fintech app or which other bank gets to see your financial data. It has to be voluntary, explicit, and you can revoke it anytime. It's about paving the way for more competition and better services for you.
Interesting. Okay. Meanwhile, the auto sector is seeing it looks like a temporary high.
A very temporary high. October sales hit a 2025 peak over 75,000 units. But this is all driven by one thing.
People rushing to buy imported EVs before the tax exemptions end in December.
Precisely. It's a rush to the checkout. That boom is going to reverse pretty sharply.
And before we look overseas, there was a staggering number that came out about electricity fraud.
From the Ministry of Energy Transition, yeah. They said Tenaga Nasional has lost RM 4.57 billion since 2020.
4.5 billion. Mostly from illegal Bitcoin mining operations.
It's a massive number. It underscores why they've set up a special committee to review the laws and to strengthen the penalties. They're talking fines of up to 1 million ringgit.
Which makes sense. That loss impacts every single consumer at the end of the day.
It does. Okay, so now looking globally, there's a bit of caution in the air.
From Goldman Sachs, right?
Yeah. Their President John Waldron suggested markets are primed for possible further declines. He stressed that everyone is watching to see if all this AI investment will actually deliver the returns people expect.
So all eyes are on the big tech earnings.
Absolutely. He called the upcoming NVIDIA earnings a very important moment for that reason.
And there was also a geopolitical flashpoint with direct trade implications.
Between China and Japan, yes. China basically indicated it might ban all imports of Japanese seafood. It's over a diplomatic dispute concerning Taiwan.
It's just a sharp reminder of how quickly political tensions can threaten a billion-dollar industry.
Right. And just one final note back home, MRT Corp has appointed Datuk Seri Saripudin Kasim as its new non-executive chairman.
Which seems to signal they're pushing ahead with their expansion beyond just rail into things like property development and commercial revenue.
So when you piece it all together, what are we seeing? We've got major local deals in high-growth zones like the JS-SEZ, huge contracts in green energy.
All happening while these big external forces, like the global tech cycle and geopolitics, are setting the pace.
It creates a fascinating question, doesn't it? How much of our current success, like the E&E export surge, is just from riding that massive global AI wave?
Versus how much is due to our own strategic initiatives, like building up the JS-SEZ.
Exactly. It's a constant balancing act between leveraging those powerful global trends and, proactively building our own domestic resilience.
Make sure you subscribe to the Malaysia Money Matters podcast so you never miss another deep dive. Hey there, thanks for tuning in. If you would like a deeper dive into all the investment opportunities from today's news, subscribe to my newsletter at moneymatters.substack.com. I will be sharing a deeper analysis of the key investment opportunities from today's news, including what makes these opportunities stand out and how they fit into the broader market trends. By subscribing to the Malaysia Money Matters newsletter, you will also get exclusive insights on my watch list and portfolio and fundamental reports on Malaysian listed companies.